Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Scorpio for September of 2011. And this also applies if you have a Scorpio ascendant. So my Scorpios, this month there's going to be a lot of learning experiences. There's a possibility of some travel. There's a focus on your career, your friends, your inner life, and your relationships, of course, because the relationships are always a backdrop that's been going on for quite some time now. So let's start out with where Mars is in the chart, because Mars is where you're going to put your energy, and Mars is one of your ruling planets, Scorpios. So it's important to harness the energy of Mars and know where it is in your chart each month so you can make best use of your energy. And for you this month, for the first couple of weeks, Mars is in your 9th house. And the 9th house is all about higher learning. It's about maybe traveling, taking a trip, doing some international business. Could also involve the law, something legal. Could involve your in-laws, would also be ruled by this Mars transit. But it's a great time for learning, for studying, for teaching, anything connected with universities, connected with colleges, with higher learning, and putting your energy into expanding your knowledge is going to really pay off for you this month. So really put your energy into that. And if it involves making plans for a trip, this will be the time to do it now in this first couple of weeks of the month. For the second couple of weeks of the month, we've got Mars in your 10th house. And we've also got Mercury there for some of the month. So very important month for you Scorpios for putting energy and passion into your work. Maybe coming up with some new ideas, but taking action on these new ideas. Also a good time to be more assertive, to go for what you want. If you're wanting more money, if you're wanting more different responsibilities, if you want a different job description, if you want to create your own job description. The last couple of weeks of the month are very much in your favour for moving forward, for being able to be more proactive and to get the kind of results that you've wanted. And Mercury there as well is going to help you to communicate well and to be listened and heard in the workplace. Now, for much of the month, we've got a lot going on in your 11th house, Scorpios. And the 11th house, especially with Sun, Venus there, conjunct in the first week. Wonderful time for meeting a new friend. Somebody who you feel a real love connection for. And this friend could be very influential in your life. Could be a romance, but could also be somebody who could bring money to you in your life. Could even be a partnership that you create through this friendship, through this person that you've got the potential of meeting this month. It's important for you to get out and about, important for you to socialise, important to join a group or be in an organisation or attend meetings of that organisation this month, because it looks like you're going to be well received and it looks like there's going to be some interesting people and some interesting events. And also get out in your community. Maybe do something in the community where you feel as though you're contributing. That too is very well aspected for you this month, Scorpios. Towards the end of the month, the last couple of weeks of the month, a lot going on in your 12th house. And Venus there too. So really good time for some quiet time, for some meditating, for going a little bit slower, Scorpios, for looking back and seeing what you achieved this year, what you might have done better, where you're really happy with yourself, and also reassessing that now and looking at what your goals are for this coming year, because of course soon it's going to be your birthdays and the whole new cycle begins again. So you're coming to the end of a cycle now in this month, and it's important for you to get closure. If there's any closure in your past, if there's anything you need to let go of, anything, any person, or even a thinking pattern that's been holding you back, or a belief that's been holding you back, to be prepared to let that go so that you can open up the new way when your birthday comes around later next month. So Neptune in the 4th, with it being retrograde, you're going to feel very sensitive about the home area. And you may have to make some sacrifices in the home family area, but just make sure you're not making too many sacrifices, especially for your career, because this is certainly a good month for career and for moving forward with confidence in your career area. Last week of the month we've got the Sun opposite Uranus, 6th and 12th house, so maybe a surprise in the work area. A surprise, a change, a new person, a new job, a new responsibility that you may take on in the work area. So you might want to ask me a question about your work, your finances, your relationships, whatever it is that's bothering you, and I'll answer it in an email of up to 150 words. That's just $25 for that question. Or you might want to have a full reading that looks at the year ahead and how you can make best use of the aspects that are coming up. So I thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.